Everyone take a second here and think about the last time you've been to a sports bar. Okay, now as you're thinking, think about if you had fun. By show of hands, who had fun? We got a few people. All right, so was this bar you were thinking of in Ada? No. Good evening, everyone. My name is Adam Berger. This is my partner, Alan Strange. We are the founders of Ada's newest and only sports bar, Double A Strange Burgers. At Double A Strange Burgers, the game is always on, the food is always great, and friends are always there. Picture this, big screens everywhere, all over, servers all around you. All you're going to have to worry about is whether you're going to order jumbo wings, a deluxe sandwich, or a healthy grilled chicken salad. Can't do that anywhere else in Ada. Currently, we are expecting about 500 people from approximately 25,000 people that include Ada, the university, and surrounding areas to attend our bar.
I personally have several years of experience working in a very successful sports bar similar to the one we are proposing. Also, I have gained valuable knowledge in the restaurant industry working with the CEO of WG Grinders. Based on my experience, I have noticed that the current bars in Ada lack the ability to attract customers. Adam will be in charge of renovations, menu selections, and event programming. As for myself, I will deal with employees, management, customer, and community interfaces. We are requesting $50,000 for the initial investment. We currently have individuals who are willing to invest. Together, we can make a strong team, eliminating those Friday or Saturday nights in Ada when there's nothing to do. From now on, when you're thinking of a good time, think of Double A Strange Burgers. Thank you for your time. Are there any questions?
Minutes of questions.
Any questions?
So where are you going to put this in Ada?
We have a couple ideas. The first and probably the most feasible is putting it in the building that was formerly the Armory. It's off of Highland Street.
Just 2 blocks.
Okay, all right, yeah. The other option would be to build a new building, and that would cost, based on some research I did, it was going to be about $165 per square foot of floor, and it's going to end up, I mean, for the size we want, it's going to end up being somewhere around like $700,000 just for the building, and that's not the land. So, I mean, we want to probably move in there.
The Armory does need some work, but we figured it's probably best rather than to build a new building. It'd be a lot more expensive.
And a lot of the renovations and and all that kind of stuff that need to be done, we know it needs a new roof, and we know it needs some renovations as well and upgrades. Obviously, if we're going to make it into what we want to make it into, we can do that ourselves. And I've had a little bit of background in construction, and I feel that everything that needs to be done, or most of the things that need to be done, we can do.
Have you been in the building?
Yes, we actually went in there as customers a couple years ago when they were open, back when. Okay, let me finish that. But yes, we have been in there.
What are your plans for financing?
We're initially asking for $50,000. We have, I personally know the CEO of WG Grinders, and we would, run the idea over with them. I used to work for them in a bar and restaurant industry, so I'm sure that they would at least be willing to sit down and listen to the proposal. Obviously, we're college students. We don't have a whole lot of money, and the money that we do have is going to go to paying debt after coming to this wonderful university. So, I guess, does that answer your question? Anything to add to it?
I mean, if we had to, we would get the initial investment, and if we had to get more money, we would go to the bank and use that money to get a bigger loan from the bank. So that's really the plan.
Yes, sir.
Why Ada?
Well, we feel that it really lacks the ability to. You've got great food in Ada. You've got your ability to go enjoy, have a good time. We want to put the two of those together and be able to hang out with your friends and possibly enjoy your favorite sports event. So we're kind of simulating the idea of BW3. We feel that they would not come in here in the town.
You're addressing the concept of why Ada.
Because it lacks the specific environment.
Also, we feel that, I mean, a lot of people may not stay here. They'll go home on weekends because there's nothing to do. This will give at least one more option, and start getting people to stick around. And then we could bring in people from even Lima or like smaller towns like Kenton or whatever. I mean, we could bring in people there too.
And to add to this, me personally, as well as him and several other people, actually leave Ada to go attend the same possible,
Same type of business.
Yeah, right. So
So the same environment that is attractive to you as college students be attractive to enough to get somebody to migrate over from Kenton?
We believe so because it's not going to be specifically a bar. It's going to be also a restaurant. We're going to have good food, real good food. And it's going to have, it's basically the way we gave handouts out. I don't know if you probably have one. And we moved the bar. Basically right now the bar on the inside is on the sidewall. And now we plan to move it more towards the back and like right in the middle of everything, a wraparound bar. And that kind of segregates like the dining area and where everything else is going on. So, I mean, there would be separation between everybody if they didn't want that kind of atmosphere,
What's the last question? You've been in Ada during the summer?
yes, we have. We know that Ada is very vacant during the summer. There are still people here, but we had figured that into our financials when looking at it. So 30 weeks out of the year, we predict there'll be a high population of students will be here, and yes, the remaining of the time. So.
Could you address my concern of only having $50,000 put towards this project?
Well, we feel that in order to go to the bank and propose them with our business plan, we need to have somewhat of an initial investment, something that we can put down. And obviously, we don't have the money. So we've come to the investors to ask them for help so that we have money to show to the bank that this is what we're going to use. This is, So $50,000 obviously isn't going to redo the whole armory. We're going to need more money to do it up, to add the TVs and whatnot. But by showing the bank that we have somewhat of money, they'd probably be more willing to lend us the more money we need. So, anything to add to that?
And we're not going to start off big time, like not real big scale, like BW3s or Buffalo Wild Wings. They're big time, they got everything everywhere, like 27 TVs on this wall and 30 on this wall. We're not going to do that much. I mean, we're not going to go all out. We're going to do what needs to be done to get it back into good-looking condition, Yeah.
Professor Govgar, a question?
Do you have any idea what the age demographic is that populates the part? And how that matches the age demographic of the population of Ada once everyone goes home for summer?
There's definitely a younger age demographic that attends sports bars. Probably, 20 or 18 to, because obviously you can go in there and eat and you don't have to be 21 to get in. 18 to, 28, 30, somewhere in there. And then obviously there's going to be the older population, and that's where we kind of want to market like our lunch, we're going to be open for lunch. So that's going to get the 30 plus in there, they're going to their jobs or whatever, coming in for lunch.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.